Hello from a quite still and peaceful January day. 2 degrees centigrade in the garden and the first ice has come. As you can see, my water feature's got some ice on there. Luckily the pond not yet iced over, which means that the frogs are going to start to come here for hibernation. The water I put out for birds and any other animals. Haven't seen hedgehogs this year yet, but I always leave some things out. And the thermometer's reading it's 2 degrees centigrade, maybe 1 degree centigrade. And the sun's just rising over there, as you can see. Beautiful sunrise. Primroses always have beautiful colour this time of year, and close to the River Trent near where I live there are some woods actually called Primrose Wood, even from the time of the land enclosures in the 18th century. So on the Ordnance Survey that's what they're called, so they're native. My wild rock rose cuttings seem to be doing very well, and some, as I've shown previously, are rooting in water, and these ones I've got outside. This is my honeyberry plant, or one of them, and I've taken a load of cuttings from it and put them in compost. And I basically, if you take a little side branch going up here, I'd take a decent length cutting. I'd go below this bud here, put a bit of hormone rooting powder underneath it and pot it up. My fig cuttings seem to be doing okay, and there on the right you can see there's a little, where my finger points, a little figlet there, and one there, because I've pinched out the leaders as Woody has advised, and also petals on the paving slab has also done a video on this, and even got one little fig that didn't quite ripen in time. Here we have another turkey fig cutting I took from a parent plant in my garden, and this one's doing very well, just in compost. So while the figs are dormant in the UK here in January, now could be a good time to take a few cuttings from a parent fig tree, or someone who you know who's got one. As you can see, these are some of my honeyberry cuttings in compost. These are my Japanese quince or cnemoles. Got quite a good decent crop on, 4 or 5 of them in the garden, and I've been using these as air fresheners. Basically you just pick them, put them in a potpourri bowl and keep them in the corner or on your mantelpiece. And the smell, it is a sort of a pear-like smell, because they are a member of the same family, but there's much more of a freshness, almost like a citrus tang to it, but they do give off quite a strong aroma, and it's not unpleasant. I really do like it. It's perfect to be used as an air deodorant, so that's a good thing for it. And the other thing I was going to show you was from one of my fig cuttings I actually got a little figlet. It just didn't ripen enough in time, but to me that is a success. One tiny little small sign, maybe I'll get a proper fig. Well, I've got two real ones in my garden last year, but ones I can actually get at. And of course, for those of you who like to grow things from seeds, once your Japanese quince or cnemoles have gone to overripe and they started to rot, you can easily then break them open and you can get at your seeds, and so on. You can sow for the next generation. I'll try planting some of these seeds out when all risks of frosts have gone, or we could plant them indoors. I might try planting them indoors on the windowsill in some pots and see if I can get some more baby quinces going. Love the stuff. Among my other trees, which includes an elder, this is the parent fig tree in my garden, and it's growing quite tall, about 16 feet tall against the blue sky, and I will be doing some work on it to prune it this year, and I've been able to take some cuttings from it, from some of the little side branches, and that's the actual rooting structure of it as it comes up, and it seems to have 2 main branches and little side branches on it as well on this fig. Everybody's got together. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, moved again. 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, one down there. There's always a little immediate one down there, isn't there? Everybody's having the big get together. Come on, little Robin, sing a song.